Following the first ever draft lottery, the Pittsburgh Pirates have won the first overall pick in the 2023 MLB Draft and are in prime position to add extremely talented draft prospects to their growing farm system. Even though the draft is over 5 months away, it is still important to see who the Pirates could select with this selection. With outfield phenom Dylan Cruz, potential ace Chase Dolander, and top high school prospects on the board, let's break down my top 2 realistic options that could be drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates, and please be sure to stay to the end of the video where I will be making my way too early draft prediction. Let's get into it. The first prospect that I will be breaking down is 20-year-old outfielder Dylan Cruz out of LSU. Over the last 2 seasons at LSU, Cruz has been an absolutely phenomenal hitter for the Tigers, hitting a combined .356 batting average, a .458 on base percentage, a .677 slugging, which equates to a 1.135 OPS, hit 40 home runs, drove in 114 RBIs, and stole 17 bases, further cementing himself as one of the best college bats in the entire draft and one of the most hyped prospects since Adley Rutschman. While his contact ability is great, his calling card is his insane power potential, which could translate to a bare minimum 25 to 30 home runs a season at the major league level. Just take a look at that swing, it is beautiful. While he is an average to above average fielder at the center field position, Cruz could easily slot in as a corner outfielder due to his above average speed and athleticism and his 55 grade arm strength. While he does strike out at times, it isn't anything to be worried about since he's able to get on base well and he can work the count in his favor to generate walks. According to teammates and just by looking at his on-field presence, Cruz has great work ethic and could easily be an early riser in the minor leagues. With multiple awards and accolades underneath his name, there's a lot to be excited about. At 6 foot 203 pounds, Dylan Cruz has great strength and size to excel at any outfield position. By the time that he turns 21 in late February, Cruz will be on his way to have another dominant season at LSU. What's not to like about this kid? The next prospect is the best pitcher in the entire draft class, 21-year-old right-handed pitcher Chase Dolander out of the University of Tennessee. After being committed to Georgia Southern University out of high school, Dolander didn't have the most impressive of seasons as a freshman in 2021, posting a 4-3 record, a 4.04 ERA, struck out 64 batters, walked 28, and had a very inflated 1.57 whip across 49 innings pitched in 11 starts. While his K per 9 looked pretty decent at 11.8, his walks per 9 were pretty atrocious at 5.1. Following that season, Dolander transferred to the University of Tennessee as a sophomore and dominated immediately, posting a 10-0 record, a 2.39 ERA, struck out a whopping 108 batters, only walked 13, and had an elite 0.80 whip across 79 innings pitched in 14 starts, quickly becoming the best college arm in the entire 2023 draft class. His K per 9 increased to 12.3 and his walks per 9 decreased from 5.1 the season prior to 1.5, a 3.6 tick difference. Talk about an insane improvement. In just 1 season, Dolander became the most hyped pitching prospect since Garrett Cole in 2011 and Steven Strasburg in 2009. Chase Dolander's best pitch is arguably his elite 70 grade fastball that averages 95 to 97 miles per hour and can touch triple digits, but he also has a great complementary pitch to his fastball, a devastating 60 grade slider that averages in the mid-80s with lots of vertical break. His curveball and changeup still have some work to do, but with more development, they can be great pitches to his arsenal. Overall, Chase has great command of his pitches and is a strikeout machine on the mound. At 6 foot 393 pounds, Dolander has a great pitching frame and has the potential to be an ace-level pitcher at the major league level. His pitch delivery and his pitch release have been compared by many people to Jacob deGrom, and I can definitely see what they are talking about. Just take a look at this. This is so uncanny. Even though people think that he looks like Jacob deGrom, I think that he also reminds me of Charlie Morton's pitch delivery. Chase Dolander pitches so effortlessly, repeats his delivery with ease, and has immense confidence on the mound. After just turning 21 years old in October, Dolander is looking to have another successful season with the Longhorns. While there are really talented options that could be considered with the #1 overall pick, like outfielder Max Clark and right-handed pitcher Paul Skeens, I personally think that the Pittsburgh Pirates need to go best player available and select Cruz or Dolander. Both are can't-miss prospects. When you're a team and you have the #1 overall pick, you can't afford to miss on this. General manager Ben Cherington absolutely loves his college hitters, especially after drafting Nick Gonzalez and Henry Davis in previous drafts, and with that being considered into this decision-making process, I have the Pittsburgh Pirates selecting LSU outfielder Dylan Cruz with the first overall pick in the 2023 MLB Draft. With the Brian Reynolds trade situation still being dealt with, the Pittsburgh Pirates need to have a backup plan just in case they decide to trade Reynolds away at the trade deadline or in the 2024 offseason. So why not go best player available and draft the best offensive player in the draft? Even if the Pittsburgh Pirates somehow are able to extend Brian Reynolds after all of this turmoil, Cruz can easily fill in one of the corner outfield spots and has the versatility and arm strength to play anywhere in the outfield. If the Pirates believe that Reynolds is better as a center fielder, we can move Cruz to left or right, and if the Pirates think that Cruz is a better center fielder, we can move Brian Reynolds to left field. If Dylan Cruz develops well, he could easily surpass Brian Reynolds as an offensive threat and could be an even better defender in the outfield. Cruz has the most upside, a better track record, and less risk attached to him compared to Chase Dolander Dolander, and while I do like Dolander a lot, Cruz's bat is too hard to pass up on, and the Pirates need more quality depth in the outfield, especially since it's one of our weakest positions prospect-wise. You could argue that the Pittsburgh Pirates should not pass up on a potential ace like Chase Dolander, especially since our starting rotation has not been great for multiple seasons, and I completely agree with that, but no matter who we select, I will be very happy with that selection. Let me know down in the comment section below who you want the Pittsburgh Pirates to select with the first overall pick. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you are excited about this upcoming draft, subscribe to the channel for more Pirates content, and turn on the bell for notifications, that way you don't miss any future uploads coming up on the channel. I promise you they will not disappoint. With that being said, let's go Bucks.